What if everything we think we know about time is wrong? What if time, as we perceive it, is nothing more than an elaborate illusion? We feel time slipping through our fingers, watch the clock tick, and witness the world changing around us. But what if this sense of flow, this relentless march of seconds, minutes, and hours is but a trick of the mind? Our language is steeped in temporal metaphors. We talk about time passing, flying, or standing still. We see it as a river flowing from the past, through the present, into the future. But what if this river is an illusion, and we are like fish caught in its current, mistakenly believing that the water's movement defines the river's existence? The reality, though less intuitive, is far more profound. Time, in its purest form, does not flow or change. It simply is. It is the backdrop against which the universe unfolds, a vast, unchanging canvas upon which the cosmos paints its masterpiece of existence. Imagine for a moment the universe in its entirety, not just the stars and galaxies we can observe, but every particle, every wave, every force that has ever existed or ever will. Now, imagine this vast cosmic dance frozen at a single point, a snapshot of eternity. This, in essence, is the true nature of time, a boundless, unchanging expanse. The past, a land we can revisit only in memory, feels strangely real. The future, shrouded in uncertainty, beckons us forward with the promise of what might be. Yet both exist only in the realm of our minds. The past is gone, its events faded into the annals of history. The future is yet to be, its possibilities still unformed. All that truly exists is the present moment, this singular point where past and future converge. The present moment is not a fleeting sliver of time, a knife edge separating the past from the future. Rather, it is an infinite expanse containing within it the totality of existence. Just as a single frame in a movie contains the essence of that moment in the film, so too does the present moment contain the essence of all time. Think of a flower blooming. We witness the bud slowly unfurl, its petals gradually revealing their vibrant colors. We perceive this as a process unfolding over time. But is it not also true that each stage of the flower's blooming from bud to full blossom exists simultaneously in the eternal now? The universe, like the flower, exists in a state of perpetual becoming. Every moment is a new creation, a unique expression of the cosmic dance. And every moment, once created, exists forever in the vast tapestry of time. To truly grasp the nature of time, we must shift our perspective from the macroscopic to the microscopic. Just as a grain of sand contains within it the history of mountains eroded and oceans crossed, so too does the smallest particle hold the secrets of the universe. Physicists have long known that time is not absolute. Einstein's theory of relativity shattered the illusion of a universal clock ticking away at a constant rate. Time, it turns out, is relative to the observer. It speeds up or slows down depending on factors like gravity and speed. At the quantum level, the very foundation of reality, time becomes even more elusive. Particles pop in and out of existence, seemingly defying the laws of cause and effect. The past and future become intertwined, their boundaries blurred beyond recognition. Imagine a tiny subatomic particle, a quark or a lepton, flitting through the quantum foam. For this minuscule speck of matter, time as we know it ceases to exist. The past and future are meaningless concepts in the quantum realm, where only the eternal present holds sway. If time is not a flowing river, what is it? Time, in its essence, is change. It is the measure of motion, the rhythm of the cosmos. Just as a melody is defined by the sequence of notes, so too is time defined by the unfolding of events. The universe is in a constant state of flux. Stars are born and die, galaxies collide and merge, planets form and erode. It is this ceaseless dance of creation and destruction, this ebb and flow of energy and matter, that gives rise to our experience of time. Imagine a vast cosmic loom, its threads woven from the fabric of space-time. Each thread represents an event, a moment in the grand unfolding of the universe. As these threads intertwine and separate, they create the intricate patterns that we perceive as the passage of time. Time, then, is not an entity in itself, but rather an emergent property of the universe. It is a consequence of change, a reflection of the dynamic nature of reality. We often visualize time as a straight line, extending infinitely in both directions. The past lies behind us, the future ahead, and we, the present, are but a point moving along this linear track. But this too is an oversimplification. The universe is not a train traveling along a predetermined track. It is a boundless ocean of possibilities, each moment branching out into an infinity of potential futures. The past, though seemingly fixed, is also subject to interpretation. Our memories, colored by emotion and perspective, shape our understanding of what has been. Imagine a vast cosmic tree, its trunk representing the Big Bang, its branches the countless paths that the universe could have taken. Each branch represents a different set of possibilities, a different unfolding of events. The present moment then is not a point on a line, but rather the point at which we stand on the precipice of the infinite. It is the point at which the past converges and from which the future diverges. If time is but an illusion, does that mean that everything is predetermined? Is free will nothing more than a comforting fiction? Not necessarily. While the universe may exist in a state of perpetual now, this does not negate the possibility of choice. Imagine the universe as a vast multi-dimensional sculpture, every moment frozen in time. From our limited perspective, we see only a single slice of this sculpture, a two-dimensional representation of a four-dimensional reality. Our choices, then, are not about altering the sculpture itself, but rather about choosing which slice of the sculpture we experience. Each decision we make, each action we take, shifts our perspective, revealing a different aspect of the timeless whole. The illusion of time is intricately intertwined with the illusion of separation. We perceive ourselves as separate from the world around us, individuals moving through time and space. But this separation, too, is an illusion. Just as a wave is both a part of and inseparable from the ocean, so too are we both a part of and inseparable from the universe. We are not separate entities traveling through time. We are time itself, experiencing itself subjectively. Imagine a single drop of water in a vast ocean. The drop may perceive itself as separate, distinct from the surrounding water. Yet it is also an integral part of the ocean, its existence inseparable from the whole. We are like that drop of water, each of us a unique expression of the cosmic ocean. We are all interconnected, interwoven into the very fabric of existence. If the illusion of time is so pervasive, why is it important to see through it? Because doing so can profoundly transform our experience of life. When we recognize that time is but a construct, we free ourselves from its tyranny. We no longer need to be slaves to the clock, rushing from one moment to the next. We can instead choose to live in the present moment, savoring each experience, appreciating the beauty in the ordinary. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a still pond, its surface reflecting the clear blue sky. The image is serene, peaceful. Now imagine throwing a stone into the pond. Ripples spread out, disturbing the tranquility. Our minds are like the surface of the pond. Thoughts, worries, and anxieties are like the stone, creating ripples that distort our perception of reality. When we cling to the illusion of time, we allow these ripples to control us. Living in the present moment does not mean ignoring the past or neglecting the future. It simply means recognizing that the present moment is all we ever have. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but the present is always here, always now. When we shift our focus from the regrets of yesterday and the anxieties of tomorrow to the richness of the present moment, we tap into a profound sense of peace and joy. We become more aware of our thoughts and feelings, more connected to the world around us, and more appreciative of the precious gift of life. Imagine a child completely absorbed in play, oblivious to the passage of time. In that moment, the child is fully present, experiencing the joy of the activity without judgment or reservation. This is the power of living in the eternal present. When we release our attachment to the past and future, we open ourselves up to the fullness of each moment. Understanding the illusory nature of time is not merely an intellectual exercise. It is a profound shift in perspective that can transform our relationship with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. When we recognize that time is but a construct, we begin to see the world with new eyes. We appreciate the interconnectedness of all things, the beauty and the impermanence of life, and the preciousness of each passing moment. Imagine looking up at a star-filled night sky. The stars seem eternal, unchanging. Yet we know that they too are born, live, and die. Their light reaching us across vast distances is a reminder of the vastness of time, and the interconnectedness of all things. We are all part of this grand cosmic dance, a symphony of creation and destruction, of order and chaos. When we embrace the timeless nature of reality, we align ourselves with the rhythm of the universe. The wisdom traditions of the world have long recognized the illusory nature of time. From the ancient yogis of India to the Zen masters of Japan, mystics and sages throughout history have pointed to the eternal present as the key to enlightenment. Their teachings, though often shrouded in esoteric language, offer profound insights into the nature of reality. They remind us that the true self, the essence of who we are, is beyond time and space. Imagine a mountain, its peak shrouded in clouds. The clouds may come and go, obscuring the summit from view. But the mountain remains, steadfast and unchanging. Our true nature is like the mountain. It is the ground of our being, the unchanging reality beneath the ever-shifting surface of our thoughts and emotions. When we connect with this timeless essence, we tap into a source of peace and wisdom that is always available to us.